This is the anatomy of a stunt, how to put together a cool looking stunt reel. So here's me, I just run up, grab onto this thing, spin over, and then do a stupid roll. It's a really simple, easy stunt. So first thing you do is you take 2 takes like this, and well actually we took about 20, and the best ones are these. So I'm not very good at the stunt. Then you move to another angle, which is usually from the front, or an angle that makes it look cool also. So then you do that several times. And then you've got the stunt. And then you do a close-up handheld angle that you can splice in between them. You might go back and forth, and then you do an exit. So then you do that from both sides of the object, then you do the final part, and then the exit. Okay, but then after you've taken all those shots, you still have another step to do. You need to edit it, and editing is the real part. People can usually they can take those shots, they can get them, although they often don't do enough of them. The kind of amateur movies, all you'd see was that first shot that we took. That would be the stunt, but you can make it look a ton cooler if you take it to the next level and splice them. So what you're going to need to do when you're splicing them together is you're going to need to take liberties and cut between the close and the far so you can confuse them and make it look like you're doing better than you are, because I'm not very good at doing stunts and that doesn't look that cool at all. Okay, first we need to look at the beginning. Take a look at all of your beginning shots. Which one of these ones that we have here looks the best? I think this approach looks best personally, so I'm going to use it for my beginning. So then I look at my bits going over the tree. Which one of these ones look best? Definitely not that second one. So then I choose my favorite. Okay, right there you just saw the little bit where it goes over the tree. And so you want to do the close angle and then the far angle, but you always want to cut on the action. It doesn't, confusing your eyes, I mean, they do it in real movies. They have a ton of bits where it confuses you and makes you think that more drastic things are happening that are really happening. So you want to cut on the action, don't be afraid to do it, and even if you skip a tiny bit in the middle there, your mind doesn't notice. Unless you watch that little clip I played a whole bunch, you wouldn't really notice that I skipped over a little bit there, and you just want to keep the action going so you can tell where the person went. But you can skip little bits as long as you keep on the action and you keep your cuts short if it's a stunt like this. Now I need to find my favorite roll sequence, and then I'm going to find 2 shots from that to use. Okay, there you go. That was the ending sequence where it comes down off of it and then runs away. And at the end, when he's running away, or when someone's leaving the stunt that they've just done, you want to leave the angles longer. So you can either have music that goes like dun dun dun, like the ending of the amazing thing he's just done. And so you want to keep it a little longer there. And mine was a little rough. And rough camera angles, though, that move and bounce like this, they're good. It confuses the eye a little bit, but when you add the music, you will see the magic happen. If you have the right music, of course, that is. So here's our roughly edited stunt with no music. Okay, first, you need to make sure you have chosen your favorite cuts, your favorite takes out of each of the angles that you've chosen. So, and then you need to choose your favorite parts of those takes and cut them together so you have a longer angle, and then 3 or 4 fast angles, and then to a slow angle for the exit. So there's a slow entrance and slow exit shots. Next thing you need to add then is music that fits it appropriately. Now, of course, for any variety of different moods that you want, you could have achieved any of them you wanted. I chose to go for a feeling that there was something bigger going on, that was one in a series of stunts that was going to continue going on, and I just cut in a bit of it. And it was also more sinister, and it was probably someone being chased rather than someone just rather than someone getting away or something, and it was much darker, and there was something more powerful, and more the focus was on the thing following it. was kind of the mood you got from the music. I don't know if I'm kind of stretching what you can get from the music, but I could have chosen something that would made him, he's an action hero like James Bond or whatever. I could have chosen many things out of a huge selection of music that there is. And so soundtracks are always a great thing to buy if you want to make movies. And of course, there's also a whole bunch of expensive stuff that you can buy that then you have rights over, but I couldn't sell that because another guy, John Williams, he wrote it.